We broke. Bunch of niggas broke.
So welcome to the second episode of A Few Trash Men. If you don't know by now, my name is Randall Mance. You might know me on Twitter as Rantastic. To the right of me,
you got Travis. You might know me on the book. You know, Franchise Spencer. You feel me? Follow me. Okay, we go crazy.
Well, why is your name Franchise?
I got that in high school. You know, baseball. You know,
Oh, you was killing.
Yeah, I was going crazy. Yeah, you know,
Yeah, I remember basketball.
We ain't gonna talk about that. I know what you're talking about. I was going crazy in basketball too. Just to let y'all know, it was one game. One game.
Hey, we go to TF Go for a day. This man Travis playing in the game. I think he might have got one rebound. His coach talking shit to him. He like, man, I gave you the ball, you ain't even want it. After he was talking so much shit, why he was gonna get off.
He did. That shit was
Terrible
crazy,
game.
bro. I ain't gonna lie, like everybody had their first fuck up, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But after that, you know, I was averaging triple double in my dreams and shit. But you know what I'm saying? But you know, I still did my thing. You feel? I finished the season actually too.
Mm.
Like, hey, that man, you feel me? Like, for real. Like I remember basically my teammates when I first got on there, they didn't want me on the team, bro. Like, and by the middle of the season, they was begging to keep me. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, real, for real. So yeah.
You had a whole ass little Rudy comeback story.
Mm-hmm.
I fuck with it.
I definitely did.
But shit, man. How was your week?
Ooh, my week, bro, it was long. It was stressing.
Mm.
It was kind of exciting a little bit. You know, you got your hair, you know, your ups and downs or whatever. But I'm just looking forward to my next week. You know what I'm saying? Really, because if I'm being honest, it wasn't that great, you know? So
Yeah.
I ain't going to make it seem like it was. But, you know, I'm just going to pray about it and, you know, just keep moving. Like, you know, that's what I think I could do. You know, what about you, though?
Yeah, so I had to work. That's literally what it be. It's like if I ain't working, I'm creating. If I ain't doing that, I'm probably doing something else productive or whatever. But
Yeah.
it was decent.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to make sure I come out here like every weekend, do some stuff. Before we like even get into any topics, any subjects, I want to give a quick shout out to my homie Juice for showing me how to make like these little shirts. I don't know if y'all can see it or not.
Few trash man,
You
shout
know what I'm
out.
saying? But he actually showed me how to like cut up the vinyl, all that, bro. You said what? He had the camera facing the wrong way. You had two. We had one blood. Yeah, one blood.
Yeah.
He tapping out. Damn.
Go crazy.
That shit all bad. But nah, basically just shout out to my homie Juice or whatever though for helping me with this shit. But so I was telling in the group chat, asking people like what they wanted to talk about, like what would they want to hear black men talk about. So one thing I feel like not even just black men, but just black people in general should talk about is like mental health. So like I had a few questions. So like how do you handle depression? Like or like bad negative vibes or just like bad energy or whatever?
Well, I try to keep negativity away from me. So when I feel like it's a negative situation coming, I try to, you know, just avoid it and all. Like I get away, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And when like depression, I kind of stay to myself. And I just, you know, I talk to God about it. You know what I'm saying? I'm not a Christian like by any, you know what I'm saying? Like
I feel you. I don't even consider myself religious.
You
Like
feel
I
me?
consider myself spiritual.
Right,
Yeah.
but I definitely, you know, pray and talk to God. So when I feel like I'm depressed, that's what I do. You know, I probably have a drink or two. You know what I'm saying? Maybe too many. But you know, I get through it, and then you know, I get on my grind. So
do you feel like those are all helpful ways? Like you talking about like isolating yourself. You talking about like how you might have too much to drink or whatever. You think those are like positive ways to deal with it? Or?
Probably not the best ways, but you know, everybody not in a situation to
do better things.
You know, right? So I feel like if I was in a better surrounding, then I would be able to, you know, handle it differently. But I'm handling it a lot of things by myself. So, you know, I'm doing the best I could especially when it comes to depression. You know, you don't really have the answer for that. Like, everybody handle that differently. Some people drink till they under the table. You know, I don't drink till I'm under the table, but you know, I might have a shot, whatever the case is. You know, do whatever I'm doing by myself.
I think like with me, like when it comes to depression, like I just go ghost for a minute.
Exactly.
Like I got to take a sabbatical. I got to take a hiatus. Like I got to get off social media. I might have a few people I talk to, if that, and I just be like, all right, let me go do something. And a lot of times, like I feel like maybe just recently, I felt like, all right, I probably should have handled it better. But at the same time, it's just like mentally for me, I know I need my breaks, my periods away from people. And just shit, you know, a lot of attachments that y'all really don't need. And like even through this like last, like I feel like I was like real depressed like in April. Even through that, I was like, all right, I want to create. So from there, that's when I was just like, all right, let me start writing this. Let me start writing that.
Right.
And then like I was literally in the kitchen, and I was like, man, I want to do a podcast again. And I'm like, all right, like I envisioned all this shit that I want. I was like, I want to have Nick shooting this. I want to have Travis here, I want to have Leon here, I want to have T here, I want to bring on all my homies, like, and then just even have like guest, even people y'all ain't never met. So, because I realized that we all have different perspectives, and we perceive shit differently. So it's like, I feel like if I can bring in people that you've never met, or you can bring in people that I've never met, and we can, you know what I'm saying, just have more conversations with each other, maybe see, you know, different like people's perspectives and shit. But yeah, like since then, like I was just in the kitchen, bro, and I was like, man, I want to do a podcast. And I was like, I need something catchy. And I was like,
see, and that's like you said, conversation, bro. A lot of people don't conversate, don't know how to converse. Okay.
I mean, look, I ain't finna be no.
Yeah, no, you right. Now that I see it again, though, you know, I think you right though.
Yeah, but it's like I feel like nigga, you know what I mean. You know what
right. But yeah, you know, a lot of people, they just don't know how to talk to each other. So when it comes down to it, we need more of that. You know what I'm saying? Because being able to converse with somebody, you will never know like how you can help somebody. You know what I'm saying? And you don't even have to even be the one talking, just listening and letting somebody else talk. It's a lot of times where I've been just heated and was able to call somebody and was like, man, bro, why? Ooh. And by the time I was done, I'm laughing on the phone, you know, kicking, not even mad no more. And we just, you know, went about our day. So sometimes you just need that talk, you know what I'm saying? Like, talk to somebody. Give somebody a hug, man. Tell them I love you today, bro. Like,
you know, but you know what? You know what's crazy? I found like, I don't know. I got more women friends than male friends. Cause it's just like my homies that, like y'all, you know what I'm saying? I've been knowing y'all for so damn long. This was what we said, 99. Like, once you know somebody for that long, like you pretty much know their tendencies, you know their characteristics, you know what it is. That's like y'all. Like when I get married, if I have like a big ass wedding, like y'all already know.
In that bitch.
We in that.
Even if it's a small wedding, we in that
motherfucker.
For real.
Groomsmen off back. Like I already know it, you know. But like the more like conversations I done had with women, like. I feel like one issue, not even just men have, but even women have, is just like we don't have platonic friends. We're not platonic friends with one another. And I feel like I've learned like a lot more. I won't say a lot more. I say I've learned a lot from having like women friends and shit. You know, and even then, it's like I form relationships with people where it's like, damn, I can go to you when I am in this mood and know, like, which goes back to like. You know your friends, you know their characteristics or whatever. Like, I know I can go to you in this mood and I'll be fine. Like you'll tell me the right shit. Because sometimes it's like I feel like the reason I like beating myself when I'm depressed, because it's like I don't want to like say like I got into it with or like a breakup happened or whatever. Like I can tell people what happened, but at the same time, what they gonna tell me, especially women friends, what they gonna tell you. Oh, you a good dude. Right, you'll be alright, blah blah. And it's just like, I already know that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, so I really don't need to be hearing that. I need to be hearing some other type shit.
I definitely understand, because in a sense, I feel like I would be that friend, especially if I know how you felt about her. Man, if you love her, bro, go get her. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So and see, it's like I don't know, because I can't even say I'm that type of friend, because it really depends on. How the girl was, how the dude was, like
Yeah.
Was they to me to do? If you ask my opinion on it, was they worth it? Nah. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna keep it 100 with anybody. So
yeah, and that's the type of friends you need. A lot of people, they want your space, bro. Yeah. They want what you got. So when they see you going down there,
bro, it be
draining. Like, and it's hard, bro. It's hard out here for like when it comes to like you said. Okay, go back to like with having female friends. Because I have a lot of female friends, and the reason why it's harder to make like male friends in this generation is because it's so messed up. We all competing with each other. You know what I'm saying? And it's the same thing for females too. Yeah. But men ain't competing with females. You know what I'm saying? They compete with
talking like terms of friendships and shit.
When it comes to like the next guy, period. Like if I'm a jealous person and I'm competing, it's not gonna be with a female. I'm gonna be competing against the next guy. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, so if I'm a dude trying to make a friend, you trying to compete with me. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? You envious because of what I got or whatever. Yeah. It's harder. But with a female, she not gonna be trying to compete with you. You know what I'm saying? Right. She might be trying to help you. You know what I'm saying? Might better you. But then, you know, on the other side.
But I ain't gonna lie though, man. Women can like be very competitive. That ain't the word I'm trying to use. They can be really like you can be in situations where you can be around another girl and they're just like you see they whole mood is just switch.
Yeah, but you see they doing it with another girl. They not doing it with another with a guy. You know what I'm saying? So right, it's like, you know what I'm saying, they sticking to their category, we sticking to our category. You know what I'm saying?
But have you ever had, I know this gonna sound crazy, but have you ever met somebody or knew somebody that like lied on like being like mentally ill or depressed?
Well, I ain't gonna say who they is, but I feel like yes I have, and I feel like it was more because of what's been going on in their life, and they needed an excuse to do what they was doing. You know what I'm saying? And at a certain point, I feel like they actually started to believe it, and it really became them. You know what I'm saying? Like now it's like you got a problem, and I didn't really see it until a couple years ago. You know what I'm saying? When I came back from Texas, that's when it really hit me. Like, man, you really got a problem now. You know what I'm saying? So
I had somebody tell me they had just got diagnosed with being chronically depressed, but like she used that as an excuse for why like she didn't go to the movies with me or some shit. Gee, this shit was so funny because I was like, you know somebody you know when you know somebody lying to you. Yeah, like you just like, hey, you ain't gotta lie. Right. You just be straight up. trying to
fake it till you make it.
Like today, like if you didn't want to do this podcast, like, you were just going around like, yeah, bro, I'm finna be at the crib in 10 minutes. I'm finna be at the crib in 5. And hold on, I have to stop again. I'll be like, bro, you didn't want to do this shit. Just tell me.
Just say that shit.
So, I was supposed to go to the movies one day. This was like, I don't know, 2 years ago. We were supposed to, whenever Creed came out, we were supposed to go see Creed.
That's crazy.
The day before, like she had a tendency to be like, so say like we supposed to go to Millennium Park or whatever. She had a tendency like be like 30 minutes before y'all supposed to meet up. Motherfuckers be like, hey, let's go to the Watchtower though. Let's go to the Water Tower. Like, how you switch up from going to one place to one place within 30 minutes?
Right.
All right.
Okay.
Yeah. So we went to the bar, like met her friends and all this other shit. This was the day before. So as we're like leaving, like she was telling me like, "No, I'm gonna hit you up, blah blah." I'm like, "Gee, you're not for that yet." I'm like, "Gee, I know you're not for that yet." Like,
don't even flex. Don't even flex.
And I'm telling like, "Hey, it's cool."
Right. Like I'm gonna be fine.
just don't lie to me. Like,
like
you know what I'm saying?
People gotta do that just so they don't feel like less of a shitty person.
Right.
That's the thing.
Like, well, anybody watching this, if you ever feel like you have to lie to me, please don't. Just be straight up honest with me. I will appreciate you much more of a person.
So how you feel about getting lied to like that and then actually run into this person again?
No, I'm gonna tell you what happened. I'm gonna tell you what happened. So after all that happened, next day we supposed to go see Creed. So she hit me up. I hit her up like, yo, you still trying to go, blah, blah. And she was like, I'm still sleeping off a hangover. Like, give me like an hour or two. All right, cool, reasonable. Same time, back in my mind, like, yeah, I already know you stalling for time. Like, you could have just ignored my text. I appreciate it.
I would have been got it in.
It's less about the lie, more about the cover.
For real.
Yeah. So then I texted like 2 hours later. She was like, I actually bought the tickets for tomorrow, so we can go tomorrow. I'm like, shorty, you not wait. Whoever do it, unless it's like the Batman Dark Knight or something like
Right.
that, the Avengers or something. You're not finna buy no tickets to Creed the
Right.
night before. Come on, bro. It's Creed. Like, you know it. That ain't finna be sold out, bro.
Right.
Michael B. Jordan, cool, but come on, bro. This before Black Panther. Like,
Right.
you know, Fruitvale Station was cold. Anyway, so she don't hit me up. So next day come, I ain't even text her. Of course, she don't hit me up. And like a few more days pass, and she like try to be like, hey, you know, try to talk to me.
Mm-hmm.
I just, you know, after that point, I'm like, nah, I have nothing else to say.
Right.
I want to say like a couple more days went by, and she snapped me, and she was like, I think I owe you an explanation. I'm like, I mean, you know, you honestly don't.
Right.
Go ahead or whatever. And then she said, I had just been recently, like, you know, sad. I just recently got diagnosed with being chronically depressed or whatever. But here's the kicker. I left out something in the story.
Mm-hmm.
So the day we were supposed to go to see Creed, she went to go see the opening of Star Wars. Put it on a snap. So I'm looking like...
You already been caught.
It's like...
Wow.
I was
the
like...
biggest, stupidest lie.
I was like, gee.
Wow.
So when she said that, I was like, but you went and saw Star Wars the night before. And she was like,
Wow.
okay, yeah, point taken. I'm like, fam, what?
Point taken.
Wow.
Yeah, you're right. I know I'm right.
That's crazy. So go ahead, finish.
I mean, that's pretty much it. It was just like the curve was so unnecessary. You just
Yeah.
feel like, hey, look, all right.
Well, see, I got a story of somebody lying, but they didn't make a excuse of like mental illness.
What they say.
But it was just the fact that they lied and how they lied about the situation. So, you know, they was already, I guess, feeling some type of way about me or whatever.
Mhm.
So, I like it was a petty reason for real, and I was planning on, you know, chilling with his, you know, somebody that he knew basically that was close to him, you know, in the family. So, cause I don't want to say no names and stuff, you feel me? So, so I was looking.
I'm trying to follow you, but go ahead.
Okay, I'm gonna say names, but I'm gonna say fake names. How about that?
I mean, that's what I'm always saying. You ain't never gonna know what the hell I'm talking about unless you know me.
Right, all right. So we got James, right? James mad at me, and his sister is Brittany, and I'm finna chill with Brittany. You know what I'm saying? We finna, you know, do us whatever. So I go downstairs to.
Talk about. Hold on. Was this the story you was telling me about? We was on the phone the other day.
I think so. It probably was. It probably was. So you know, we about to smoke and shit. So I'm like, I go downstairs and I'm looking for her. I you know, knock on the door, flame up real quick.
Mhm.
So I'm expecting her to answer the door. I'm finna walk in the
heavy
crib.
ass hand.
My bad, you know, but
This nigga Hawk smashing the shit out the table.
Yeah.
Then I went downstairs.
Right?
Got you.
No, because I'm low key mad. Like, I'm low key mad.
You go owe this nigga a new table, bro.
But he
Shit made out of fighters. Nah, go ahead though.
yeah, I'm waiting for her to answer the door. I'm gonna walk in the crib, you know what I'm saying? But she don't answer the door. James answer the door.
Mhm.
So he comes out. When he comes out, I don't hit my blunt. I'm like, oh, snaps, okay. He walked back in the crib. I put my blunt out, go in the house. You know what I'm saying? Cause
This nigga that owe you the money.
yeah.
But you know why he ain't paying you that money.
Cause he ain't got it.
Nah,
No,
ain't that.
he ain't got it. He ain't broke it.
that.
But yeah, you know
It's
what I'm
the
saying?
other thing. Now we ain't got to discuss it,
Right.
but it's the other thing.
But yeah. So long story short though,
My friend, so
I get a call, bro. I get a call from my other homie. He like, man, bro, I told you about smoking in the hallway. Woo, woo, woo. And I wasn't trying to pay him no mad because, you know, I was playing the game, using the hotspot. He messing me up. I'm like, bro, I'll call you back.
Mhm.
So my mom called me. She like, this your last warning. I didn't told you about smoking in the hallway. And I'm like, what the heck? What are y'all talking about? You know what I'm saying? So I called my homie back like, bro, what you was saying about, me smoking in the hallway? He's like, yeah, bro, cause James called the police on you. What?
So, but, all right. So are you gonna leave out that other part about Brittany?
I mean, bro,
because I feel like that's a key focal point. Like,
you gotta tell that.
Because I feel like, okay,
you talking about because she old? Like,
yeah.
Okay, I mean,
but before are you gonna talk about that?
Yeah, I'll talk about that.
But before you talk about that, I just want to paint the picture that this man owes Travis money.
Moolah.
He still hasn't paid this man.
Mm-hmm.
He's been on some. Do you watch Atlanta, Nick?
Yeah.
You remember the episode where dude was trying to get money from Earl was trying to get money from dude in the strip club?
Hell
And
yeah.
he had that secret.
Dude kept dipping and shit.
That's basically what it was.
Bro, that nigga, he was, so many spin arounds. It was so bad. I was literally in the crib, right? You can't go nowhere. I'm in your house with you. I'm like, hey, we finna go. I got the car. I'm finna take you to the store. We're gonna go to the ATM. You know what I'm saying? Get some money, y'all. I'm getting mad. You know what I'm saying? He got to go to work. I'll take you to work after we get the bread. You know what I'm saying? So I literally had to step out the house for like 10 seconds, bro. I walked out the front door, went on the porch. I seen this dude. What's up, bro? Woo. And I'm back in the house. He gone. I'm talking about he gone. He went through the patio door. He is out.
How much he owe you?
He owed me $35. $35, bro.
Kevin Durant,
bro. He owed me, bro. So I'm like, damn.
$35.
I'm like, where James go? He left. I'm like, what? Bro, I called his phone. I'm like, what's his number? First of all, the sister tried to lie his phone off. I just seen him making a phone call before he left. His phone
he was making a phone call for some other players.
You feel
He
me?
like, hey, I'm finna leave this dude car real quick.
So I done called the man up, right? I'm like, bro, where you go? I'm right here. He like, I'm at the gas station. I told you I was finna take you to the gas station. Why you leave? He like, oh man, my bad, bro. I'm like, all right, well, don't go nowhere, bro. I'm finna pull right up. He, all right, I'm gonna just stay here. Of course, I get to the gas station. He not there, right? So I'm like,
Fam, is keep ducking and dodging this man.
I'm talking about, it don't make no sense. And you got a job.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay, but watch the transition.
So his
So watch the. Now you probably thinking, damn, dude, the asshole, man, just pay me my money, right? But watch the transition.
So Brittany owed me some money. You know what I'm saying?
How much was the money?
She only owed me $15. She owed me $15. You know what I'm saying? And it wasn't even $50. It was 10 at first. She asked for $5. Gave $5. You feel me? She owed me $15. She I guess she knew she was not finna pay that. She instantly texted my line like, "Hey, you trying to fuck?" Like
to clear a $15 debt. Now, remind you, Brittany is James' sister. So the dude that owe you money know you fucking his sister. You think I'm gonna pay you $35? I wanna kill you. What are you talking about? You better be glad I don't fight you. Like, he called the police. I would have called. He trying to get you away from his sister.
But see, no, the thing was, he not even supposed to be there himself. So he giving anonymous tips.
Man, listen.
That's way too much, bro.
Man, listen, bro.
That's too much. That's just too much.
Shit.
These man.
Hey, listen.
Bro. And she tried to have sex in the house while the brother and the sister was there asleep.
See, they got some revenge shit going on. Travis he's just a pod and all this shit. They got some revenge shit going on. Bro.
I'm a bad man, bro. I'm sorry. No, I'm not. I'm good, bro. I'm good. Nah, I'm not. But yeah, it is what it is, bro. I'm single, so.
Right. Well, I want to transition back into the mental health thing real quick. Do you have people when you do get in like them type of states, like that type of like depression and shit? Do you have people that you can talk to? Or do you want to talk to people? Like,
I sometimes, depending on, it might just be like my situation that I'm in. You know what I'm saying? And I might be able, like somebody might catch me at the right moment and they hit my phone, like, and they hear what's wrong with you? And I'm like, man, bro. And then I'm able to talk to them. But when it comes to like my go-to person, I got one probably go-to person, but we not always on the best. You know what I'm saying? Like eye to eye, because it's the distance thing. So we definitely up and down before anything.
Yeah.
So I don't really have like a real go-to on a daily basis who I could like call up and just get it off my mind. You know what I'm saying? Talk. My pops, like I got some issues with him that I need to work out. And I'm going through things with my OG.
Yeah.
So it's kind of, you know what I'm saying? My brother, he kind of like, he like, he understand it, but he more so like, you got to be a man. You know what I'm saying? So.
But see, like, and to a certain extent, I understand that, but like, even just hearing that term, like, be a man, that shit is so subjective. Like, what exactly is being a man? Like, you feel me? Because what you might deem as being a man, me personally, I feel like a man is someone with morals, principles, and like goals and guidelines. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you got that and you stick to your principles and you know you about your shit, I feel like that qualifies as being a man, taking care of your responsibilities as well. You know, but,
definitely. And you know, go to show like certain things that we do in life, we don't get recognition for. You know what I mean? And sometimes you don't always have to be noticed in order to do what you're trying to do. You know what I'm saying? Like you said, setting goals and stuff. You know, like with me, I was doing my thing when I moved to Texas. When I came back, that's where it was like a reset. You know what I'm saying? So I had been living with OG. I just came back from Texas. I don't got a job yet. You know what I'm saying? So it was a reset. And I still have, you know, it's been like 2 years since I've been back. Probably, I think it just made 2 years. So I'm still working and trying to, you know, get to where I'm trying to, you know, be at. But at the same time, I done set goals for myself, and it's been quiet, but like you still see them. Like perfect example, like I said, I stopped smoking cigarettes. You know what I'm saying? I've been smoking cigarettes since I was 18. I'm 25.
I don't know how y'all niggas was doing that. I did that shit at a party one time, bro. And I was like, man,
you know what I'm saying? Like, bro,
this shit terrible.
And it's crazy because I literally got hooked on cigarettes because I seen my man's burning the back of one, and I wanted to taste it, and it tasted good. So when I started smoking cigarettes, I just burned the back of them, and to the point where I got addicted. You know what I'm saying? I didn't have to do it no more. But you know what I'm saying? Like I said, I finally stopped smoking cigarettes. It's been 2 months. You know, when I thought I wasn't gonna get a job, I got a job. You know what I'm saying? And that was every time. I mean, I don't care about how many times I done had a million jobs, but when I was down, like you said, and then you're depressed, I'd be depressed. I just lost my job. It's been 3-4 months. I ain't got a job, and then I'm back up. You know what I'm saying? So I always come through, and that's what I remember. Like no matter what I go through, I always come. I come through. You know what I'm saying? No matter what.
And just to touch on that, I feel like a lot of people don't understand that because a lot of people don't be taking risks. Like once you once you bet on like G, you don't be understanding. You one of my like people I look up to for real. Just cause you really be about your shit. I've watched you I was thinking about this shit the other day. Like you making just animation clips on YouTube.
Yeah, I remember that, bro.
Like you was getting YouTube money in high school, bro. Like you was on some whole other shit I ain't know shit about. I was like, this nigga making money off of YouTube. That shit bro. Dope as fuck.
It really was.
So see you from going there, from doing your early first music videos, bro. I went downtown today to Low Country, and I was just over there, and it was that tattoo shop, Code of Conduct, and I was like, damn, I recognize this place because that's when you shot the video for Dear Shot at AO video.
Yeah.
I was like, damn, bro, I was just over here like years ago. It was a minute ago, bro. I was like,
Dear Shot's a name I've heard long.
Man, you feel me, bro? So it's like, I remember I've seen your progression. So like, I remember just seeing like, I remember you telling me like, you know what I'm saying? You just seeing your progression, seeing you working. And I feel like you count on yourself a lot. So seeing you exactly, bro. So I don't know. I feel like people have this like, this thing with fear. Like I be reading and just hearing so many people like something as simple as like talking to somebody, like shooting your shot. Like, man, I don't know if I want to shoot my shot. I don't know what's gonna happen. I'm like, ain't shit finna happen if you don't shoot.
You don't do that shit.
Yeah. So it's either two things gonna happen. You either go cash in or it's gonna cash out. It's sometimes I understand it's grades in life, but black and white right there. Like it's either yes or no.
Mm-hmm.
And if it don't happen, then hey, keep going. Like it ain't shit. That ain't the end of the world. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
You know, motherfuckers live out here, live in this motherfucking planet. Like, yeah.
Yeah, bro. See, I understand that, but coming from a person who don't like the word no, period.
Okay.
Rejection and no, first of all, it's like it's two different things, but it's almost like the same.
Yeah.
And what I mean by that is like, okay, I'm the type of person I give you my last if I got it. You know what I'm saying?
Same.
So like, when I know that you in a position to be able to give me $10 if I'm broke, and you and I'm like, bro, let me hold $10. Yeah, I got you when I get paid. And it's like I can't get that, or it's like, damn, bro, I ain't got no ride to work. Can you help me get to work? And I can't get that. You know what I'm saying? Those type of things would irritate me because, you know, I go out my way every time, bro. Like Leon to tell you, I got out my bed. I had to go to work. It's like 8 o'clock in the morning. You know what I'm saying? I got out he called me at like 12 o'clock. I had just got out the tub. It was 12 o'clock in the morning. Just got the tub laying down. He called me because he couldn't get off work to go get no cigarettes. And y'all know from where I stayed to where he stayed, that's like a 25 minute drive. Bro, I got out my bed to bring this man some cigarettes.
Oh, hell nah. Hey, fuck you.
You know what I'm saying?
I ain't going nowhere.
Like, bro,
I ain't going
because
nowhere.
I know the struggle. Like, man, y'all know how it is. You ain't got no squares. And I would hope that somebody would help me. Like,
If he was saying food, I'd be like, baby.
See, but this is the thing that make me mad because just like you said, if you would have said food, I feel like in return, I could have been the person, not saying with him, but just with certain people that I'm like, man, I'm hungry, bro. I can't even leave work, bro. Can you bring? And they wouldn't have did that. But I would have brought a nigga a square, which you know what I'm saying? Like, so, you know, when it's way deeper than just, oh, yes or no. You know what I'm saying? Like some like that shit it does something to me, bro. Being told no. It don't matter what it is. You know what I'm saying? So the fact that I do like you and it's a female and you like, nah, and I'm like, damn, that shit heartbreaking. Because if you would have just been like, no, I can't help you with $1 today, like that shit would have hurt me. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, it's a whole different story.
I think with me it was like, I just like when I was younger, like like even like growing up, it was I always had a issue with like self-worth and just identity as far as like who I am, that type of shit. So it didn't help like as the older I got, the more like terrible shit would happen, or bad shit that just happened with people or whatever. I mean, of course I met good people, I met, bad people, it comes and goes, but it was just like getting rejected, like getting hurt, all that shit. I'm thankful for it to the point where it's like now when I know like stuff, like I've been through the worst, so it's like ain't shit else.
Now you know how to come.
I'm not scared of shit. You know what I'm saying? Like it's like, okay, if you know like trying to talk to somebody, so you with somebody and y'all been together for whatever, like 7 months now, whatever, and this shit just don't work out, or been together for a year, whatever the time period, and it don't work out. It's not like, it's like you know how you gonna feel, but since you know, like, damn, I might be a little sad, a little depressed, a little hurt, you know that you gonna feel like that, so it's just like you in tune with how you in tune with your emotions, you in tune with how you feel. So if I ever do get to that place, it's like, oh, I'd have been before. You know, it's this shit like damn near time shit. Right. Like I come and go out this motherfucker. So, like you know what I'm saying? But I definitely understand. Like just, I think I conquered like rejection when I started realizing like it be people I liked or whatever, and I have a crush on. I be like, man, she ain't gonna talk to me, whatever. Blah. And then like I talk to them. It might not have been like in the point that I wanted to talk to them. It might have took a little bit longer. But then I get it and I'll be like, damn, I did that shit. And then as I got older, even if I did like think about if I like didn't have faith in myself, didn't believe myself, I'd be like, nigga, look at the track record. Look at every time every time you said you wasn't gonna do it, that shit ended up happening. So you gonna be good. You know what I'm saying? So that shit just got me to the point where like now I'm just like I'm not scared of shit. I don't fear shit. Like if I'm gonna talk to somebody, if I'm gonna go for something in life, whether it's a new job or create something, whatever, it's just like just might as well do this shit. You only got one life. Fuck it.
See, and that's what I'm starting to wrap my head. Well, I'm trying to wrap my head around like that one life, because I do not want to be 80 years old talking about, I
bro.
wish I did this.
Yep.
I wish I did this because I can't do it no more.
Because
that's going to be tough.
Regret hurts more than anything, bro.
Yeah.
For real.
Yeah,
regret
bro.
not doing some shit because you was just too.
It cuts you deep.
It cuts you deep, bro.
It do, bro. It really do.
When you just literally a fork in the road, you don't know which way to go, and you just eventually. And people gotta realize them type of opportunities, them type of blessings, they don't come all the time, bro.
Mm-hmm.
They do not come around often. So if you don't do that shit when you got the time and the probability to do it, like, you know, all that shit set in stone where you can actually attempt it. If you don't do it then, you gonna be fucked up. Like, you gonna regret not doing that shit.
Yes, sir. I already know, because I'm sitting here just thinking like all the chances and stuff that I let go.
Yeah, bro.
And I'm still young, so I can still redo it, and you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I still, like, just because it wasn't that night, like at that time, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, man, why didn't I do that, bro?
Yeah.
So you definitely don't want too many years where you definitely can't do it no more.
Bro, I had like 3 major artists, like names that you all, like everybody's heard of, hit me up this year, and I've just been I feel like I've been like in a fog since like last year. Like I've just been like having so many projects, and it's like everything's taking forever to get done.
Mm-hmm.
And like I had these 3 major artists, and I kind of just like I sent like some concepts, but nothing ever came into fruition.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just like I think about that now, and like how you were saying, like those chances don't come very often. But then I see it as like, I mean, they hit me up. There's more people out there that's seeing my shit. I'm seeing my shit right now.
Yeah.
So
you fucking cold, bro. Yeah. Like, for real, bro.
Yeah, bro. You do some shit a lot of motherfuckers cannot do, bro.
And like that's going back to what I said earlier, like seeing your progression, bro. Like,
yeah, bro. Like I damn near forgot about the YouTube videos, bro. When he said that shit, like I just started remembering the crazy ass faces and shit. And I'm like, oh man,
I ain't gonna lie, bro. Like, I want to have something, like, I don't care what it is. I don't care if it's this. I don't care if it's poetry. I don't care if it's a book. I want to have something that puts me on to another level where I can access more stuff. Because my main, like, life goal, I want to do a movie.
Yeah.
I want to be a script writer. Bro.
Yeah,
like,
bro.
That's my main thing, is to do a movie. And I know, like, if I had the refunds, the sources, like, bro, I could hire a team, but I ain't got that shit right now.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like I'm trying to connect with people. That's why, like, I'm glad me and you, we doing this, like, right now, you know, because I want to get it to a point where it's like, damn, I'm at a level where I can access more things, and that's the thing I was telling Travis earlier, because, you know, he want to rap and shit. I was just like, man, you know, you got to be on top of everything as far as like networking and just.
Hell yeah, you gotta talk to people.
You got to know how to.
They gotta see your face.
You gotta know how to perform. You gotta hit these open mics up, bro. You gotta
be entertaining.
Yes, bro.
That's the biggest thing. Motherfuckers like these rappers, they get on stage and they just be like standing there.
Yes, bro.
People come to see a
You gotta have that energy.
Yeah, exactly.
Like Josie was telling me, Tory Lanez like one of the dopest performers. He be jumping in the crowd and shit, like. Shit like that is you know what I'm saying?
I think I'm a little too big for that. I ain't jumping in nobody crowd. End up like 6'9" on the floor.
but I be trying to tell people, like, man, bro, you might as well just like I feel like one of people, like, a lot of people's issues is they have an idea or a plan or a goal or whatever.
Just don't do it.
They just don't. Like, they damn near. They come in with fear. If you come in with fear, you're not gonna be able to do some shit.
Mm-hmm.
That shit, like, you doubting yourself at this point. So once they don't do that shit, that's when that shit becomes a regret. Because now it's like, damn, I had all this time, this opportunity to do this shit.
Yeah.
But just like you were saying, like, you might have missed out on that, but at the same time, maybe that wasn't for you right now. You know what I'm saying? Maybe
that's
something.
How I see it.
Yeah, you know, maybe something else. And then who knows? You can low key circle back. You know, and it might be something later for you.
And the thing, I just fully believe that I even know for a fact that it's like, it's gonna happen again.
Yeah.
Because I just believe in my work like that.
Yeah, you too talented, bro. You too talented for it not to happen again.
Yeah, bro. I definitely believe in that. Like,
yeah,
you've been doing it for years too, bro. Like, I said a lot. Like, we was just, matter of fact, like you said, we were just talking about it. Like, man, like in the car, bro, on the way here, like, this man you've been working, bro. Like, and I definitely admire that. You know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of people, they don't have that grind. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because you got a art that you trying to master. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people, they can't take that time out to just focus on that one. It's hard for me to just make one song in that time period that I'm making the song. Like it might take me like 2 days to make that song. You know what I'm saying? I write half the song, then the next day I'll finish it. Like
and I feel like the good thing about like doing this, like even if you fail or even if your work, your material isn't the best at first, you learn from your mistakes. Or you like even like this is my second time doing a podcast, and one thing I realized with the last one, I was like, man, we wasn't able to get like stuff out consistently. You know what I'm saying? It might be like 2 or 3 weeks before we get another episode. But if you're trying to compete with all these other people, you know, they dropping shit like. But at the same time, they definitely have, you know, more funds and more resources. But I feel like even with just like how you were saying with songs and shit, like the best thing to do is like stockpile some shit. You know what I'm saying? Like just get, if you want to do like an EP or whatever, like don't just have 7 songs, then they have like 15, have like 20, like not on the EP. I mean, like have a 7-track EP, but have like 14 other songs in the stash. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like when and even if you look at like all these rappers and musicians, bro, like it's hella music motherfuckers sitting on. Motherfuckers made albums 2 years ago. They's just dropping, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that shit is very prevalent. Like a lot of shit we be hearing, that shit be from 2 years ago.
That one song that Gucci Man got on, I think I Look Like I'm the Man. That song was old. You know what I'm saying? It just came back out.
You talking about the Crew remix?
Was it called Crew? I think I'm the man. I look like I'm the man.
She see money all
yeah.
I hate that remix.
Yeah,
bro.
But that song, you know, it's kind of dope too.
Oh no, that song's still timeless. Like I still bump that today, but like when they dropped the remix, because you know Gucci was like kind of just started coming out or whatever, and then coming back out or whatever. And man, he did the remix. I was like, man, he could have kept that one.
Yeah, man. Gucci he a lot better than me. I say that.
Oh yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Definitely. Did you read his book?
No, I didn't read
his book.
I didn't even know he had a book.
He has a book, bro, and he talks about addiction. Just like when he had that beer belly or whatever, that was all from lean.
Yeah. Oh,
all from lean, bro.
Really?
Yeah. When he went to the when he went to prison and he was in the hospital, it was like I think they had to pump his stomach or whatever. Like he literally. He got down to that weight. He used to run up and down the stairs, but he said all that stuff that had made him have that beer belly or whatever, that was all from lean.
Dang.
Yeah, bro.
That had to be tough, bro.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, but another one thing.
How much lean you had to drink.
A lot.
You know?
Bro, a lot,
and then
bro.
when you got all that type of funds, like, you know, all that shit accessible.
That's why I'm saying, bro, he was drinking a lot for years. You know what I'm saying? So, I already know. But, okay. I wanted to bring up a topic about addiction. Okay. You know what I'm saying? How do you feel like you handle, like, what do you go about with your addictions and stuff?
I don't know if I'm really addicted to anything per se. Cause even like with like weed, like I don't smoke weed that much. Like it's very, and if I am smoking, it might be like some shit that I had saved, like for when I have a headache or some shit. Like I literally be using that shit sometimes.
True.
For maybe I got a headache or I just had a bad day at work or some shit. I'm like, but like to actually like smoke every day, I don't even be doing that. I think like I don't really think I got addiction. If anything, like how I cope with shit is I disappear. I create. Like creating to me is just the easiest way. Like to explain how I feel or what I'm going through or whatever. Like it's like, and then it's like you have a piece to like look back on and reflect and realize. Like I still got like a lot of my old poems. Like when I first started writing and shit, I still got shit from 10 years ago. You know what I'm saying? Like I got all that shit still in a folder. I used to put that shit on my wall, but as time grew up, I was like, think about if you got to decorate this whole wall and then you constantly moving. So you got to take all that shit down at the end of the semester.
I used to do it with my jerseys.
Man, you feel me? Like, I'll be like, damn, bro, I gotta keep taking this shit down. But nah, for the most part, like me coping with stuff or whatever, it's just like I just end up writing or listening to music. Like, it's always some type of artistic, creative thing that I'm trying to do. Okay. Anytime I'm going through something.
That's cool. With me, I feel like, because I do know addictions, you know what I'm saying? So I feel like the best way to handle addiction, first of all, you really got to be in your mind made up that that's what you want to stop.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
yeah.
If you just saying that you want to do it, you will never stop if you don't really want to do it.
Right.
And it brings me back to the cigarettes. Like I said, I really wanted to stop. I told myself a lot of times, but I didn't really want to stop. I just wanted to stop for the future. You know what I'm saying? When I got to the point that I actually wanted to stop, I was serious. I was so ready to stop, but I just needed that one. I couldn't fight that one. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, I was able to, because like I said, I kept praying. And I was able to be around a situation with people that had just recently stopped smoking cigarettes or didn't smoke, to help me like finally like, you know what? And I just like the next day didn't smoke a cigarette. Like it just like that. But when it comes to other addictions, they are hard. You know what I mean? Like with me, I feel like I can stop smoking weed, but I know it got to be for a purpose. It got to be for a cause.
You see, and I be so torn on the whole weed thing because I just feel like weed is just.
It's not really an addiction. It's not.
It's not even so much a necessity either. It's just like, why is this looked down upon when you know all the benefits it gives you? It helps with your anxiety, helps you be sleepy.
They really
proves your appetite.
Yeah,
like,
they really like that because see, the government don't want. I ain't gonna get into all that, but you know what I'm saying. They don't like but. It's deeper than that.
Motherfuckers got whole ass dispensaries, but
right.
White people got whole ass dispensaries, but you see all the black people that's in jail,
right.
selling the dime.
Weed, they already know
that
weed ain't nothing wrong with weed. It's just like if I make legal weed for everybody, then y'all could just sell it and just
they gotta figure out the right way to tax it. That's everyday issue.
That's all that is.
What you were saying about other addictions?
Yeah, but like with the other, with weed, like I said, I could quit. It just got to be. I know it got to be something worth what I'm doing. Like if I go back to truck driving or something, they like you got to stop smoking. Okay, cool. But
secure the bag first, then go back. For real.
For real. But like other addictions that I know are hard. Like right now, honestly, I'm starting to come to realization with myself that I'm fighting liquor.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Because I don't like today. I didn't drink. You know what I'm saying? But that don't mean that you're not an alcoholic because you went a day or two without drinking.
Right.
And I'm starting to realize that technically, by the definition, I'm an alcoholic because most days I'm drinking. Even when, I say I'm not, I get off work. I probably got a couple dollars on me. I'll be at the crib chilling. The whole night go past, and then it get like 9 o'clock, and I'm like, what am I going to the next stop? And go grab a half a pint. You know what I'm saying? Thinking like it's nothing, but this happened 3-4 days after. You know what I'm saying? After the week, it's like, that's a problem. So with that, it's like it is hard, but you gotta, like I said, it gotta be in your mind.
Right.
Maybe I'm just not, you know what I'm saying, because I'm doing something else. You
gotta find. I'm trying to figure out because even like back in like early years in college, like Leon was the smoker I was drinking, and like I used to be getting fucked up, like for real fucked up. And I don't know I think it was like an environment shift. Like I was just like, it's one thing to be drunk around your friends. It's one thing to be drunk around motherfuckers you don't even fuck with. Cause now you just looking like, hey, what the fuck am I doing here? You know what I'm saying? Like, but even with like dealing with that, I don't know. I'm trying to figure like a better alternative to it. Like anytime, like I don't know, like find something else that's like, cause like, okay, well, let me ask you this, like, what is the reason that you're drinking? I
feel like once I stopped smoking cigarettes, honestly, I started drinking more.
Okay. Yeah, that's not a healthy balance.
It's not really. It's just I feel like that's what happened, but I don't really have a reason. It's just be like I just want to drink today. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So it's like, cause that's why I say like when it comes to addiction, you got to classify it as that, but I'm not really like necessarily really fighting like I want to stop drinking. You know what I'm saying? So I'm cool with what I'm doing at the same time, but I feel like it's still not healthy. Yeah, and that's why it's a concern for me. But as far as being a problem, like I feel like, oh man, I need to stop. No, I don't, because I don't. You know what I'm saying? I'm cool, but when it comes to my health, that's something that it's a whole different monster.
And see, it's like you definitely got to take care of yourself now, because
for later,
shit, when you get older, bro, that shit gonna be terrible.
And
like,
you know, I got that hit by that semi, so my right now, my back hurting a little bit now. You know what I'm saying? So
what happened to you?
I got hit by a semi truck.
When did this happen?
November 16th.
This nigga knew the date, the time,
bro.
all that shit.
It was 1:30 in the morning.
Exactly.
Yeah, bro.
37 seconds.
Yeah, I'll tell you about that. You know what I'm saying? So basically, and I wasn't even supposed to be there, bro. I took my mom's car because she was drinking, and I just wanted to get something to eat. And I knew she was gonna tell me I could use the car. I'm like, I ain't gonna even wake her up. Well, me going to get something to eat turned into my guy calling me, and he like, "Hey, what you on?" And I'm like, "Man, what you on?" He like, "You trying to match?" I'm like, "Yeah, come on." So now I done popped out with him. I done picked up his guy. We done had a whole little session. You know what I'm saying? We got liquor. We done, you know what I'm saying, to eat up. I done dropped everybody off. Now I'm coming home. Now the way it was set up while I was going, it was construction on the road. So we only had 2-lane expressway. And I was driving, finna get off. I'm literally about to get off on my exit. And I had to slow down just so I can cut through the cones. As soon as I tapped the brakes, smacked me. So I, stumble, I hit my head and all that. And I look at the truck, he finna pull over. It looks to me like he finna pull over in his shoulder. But he actually kept pulling over, and he went around, and he was finna keep going. He was about to take off. But it was another trucker who seen what happened. He cut him off, and he literally, he stopped, and the truck couldn't go around. So I stopped in between both of them.
Gee, just imagine how long that shit took to try to U-turn the fuck out of that with that big ass truck,
bro.
That shit took a minute.
Jesus Christ.
So he was determined to flee the scene.
He was trying to get up out of there.
Niggas ain't shit.
Then basically they told me that I had got like a plate moved in my back and my neck or whatever. So you know what I'm saying? But we don't do that. So yeah, I had my lawyers. They finally found the dude. So I'm justice for Travis, yo.
For real.
Yeah, we looking for that. We found him. We look for that check. Man. That's what we looking for. Secure. For real, but
damn, fuck this nigga. Damn,
I need 50,000, 100,000.
Man, look, had that been me in the car, he tried to drive off. If he ain't tried to drive off, but that motherfucker. My leg is broken, my arm is broken.
And here go another thing that I'm glad we brought that up. I want to say to the people out there too: stop drinking and driving, please, bro. Because here's the thing: I was drinking and driving, but I wasn't even messed up.
And that's what you think.
No, I wasn't drunk. Okay. But you don't have to it don't have to be your fault. Right. And the situation that I was in, I couldn't even call the police. Because I had open liquor in the car. That's how I know I wasn't drunk, because I was drinking, but I left. You know what I'm saying? I was like, I'm gonna say the rest. My bottle wasn't even gone. I had to throw my whole bottle.
Man, look.
You know what I'm saying?
This was you should have did. And no offense or nothing. I'd have tossed that damn bottle. I'd have called the police. And if they would have asked me, I'd have just been in so much shock and awe for getting hit by a fucking semi truck. But how dare you try to give me a breathalyzer? Motherfucker, I got hit by a semi truck.
I wasn't trying to test it. Man, I wasn't even trying to test it, bro. But see, if I would have been doing what I was supposed to do, and I got hit, I would have been called police right on up. It would have been less confusion in the case. And that case would have been solved way quicker, where I probably would have got 70,000, 80,000 from that. You know what I'm saying? Because everything would happen so quick. But now I'm lucky if I see 4,000. You know what I'm saying? For real, 5,000. The way it happened, everything was so jacked up. You know what I'm saying?
You need you a white Jewish lawyer.
As long as I get something. You know what I'm saying? Get me mobile again. I ain't really tripping, man.
I feel you. I definitely feel you.
But yeah,
what was I gonna say? I think you're talking about addiction.
Yeah, I was finna get back to that.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I was just gonna say back to the addictions though. If you keep and God helps too.
Yeah.
Faith. You gotta have faith, believing in God, and believing in yourself and keeping it in your mind, that's what you really want to do. It's not going to come overnight. You know what I'm saying? You're not going to say, oh, well, I'm an addict today, I want to stop tomorrow. Yeah. If you really want to do it, you just got to keep going.
Yeah.
Anything, bro. You
just got to keep that shit going.
I don't care what it is. Even when I stopped smoking weed for the first time, when I had went, you know, I was heavy smoking. So when it was like, nigga, you stopped smoking for how long? That was you know what I'm saying? Even 2 months, like what, 3 months? Like cigarettes is a different story. It'd be 2 months. Like, yeah, you did. For weed was like, nigga, hey, like, you feel me? So I was like, I was every day getting high. And it was crazy. January, I had just got into another car accident. Cause bro, 4 car accidents in 2 years. None of them my fault. None of them. I cast out each one except for this truck that we waiting on right now. You know what I'm saying? But nah.
I'm like, oh, sure, looking at you like, damn, nigga, you should start driving. You feel
me? None of them was. And look, you know, it's crazy. Hold on, let me stop. So after the truck incident, right? So it's actually, because this was the 4th one right here. After the truck driver, right? I'm on my way home from my guy crib. I'm at a red light, literally at a fucking red light. I'm on my phone. Stop! I'm at a red light. I'm on my phone, looking down. I put my phone down, look up, dude. What the fuck, man? This bitch, female. I'm sorry. She just ran into the back of me, bro. Literally, bro. Like she pit, bro. I'm talking about my back been flamed up so much on the. I get out the car heated because I thought it was a dude. I was ready to fight, man. I was ready to knock that. Man, I'm about to. And then she was bad, so I'm like, oh man, I can't even. Man, but you know, she gave me a couple $100. You know what I'm saying, for hitting because she didn't do no damage to the cop.
Oh, okay.
The
so
cop
she gave you some bread. All right.
You know what I'm saying? The cop was like, I already told her, like she didn't do nothing to the car. Literally, she just hurt my back some more. You know what I'm saying? So she gave me a couple $100.
That motherfucker.
Oh, for real. But so them car accidents, boy, that ain't no joke. So stop drinking and driving, bro.
And look, I feel like if you are, well, not if, because it's not even a if, you definitely should stop like drinking. Mm-hmm. But even if you just gonna take it casually, just start drinking wine, bro. It's so much smoother, bro. So much.
I've been hearing that.
It's easier, bro. Like you can get some shit. Like you can get something that you be like, damn, I just drunk this whole bottle, and you be tipsy. You be decent. Mm-hmm. You won't be slap drunk. That's the thing. Like once motherfuckers got older, I'm like, look, bro. Like I used to be Henny man, Henny King, all that. You know, shit, that's bro. How I am, man. Bro, I said, look, man, I drank some Henny recently. I was like, man, what is this?
Drinking a can of gas.
What am I doing? That's to myself. Then I drank some Douce. I was like, okay, this shit kind of smoother.
Yeah, Douce is, bro.
Yeah, I started fucking with Douce more. But even like literally the last time I got like sloppy fucked up was on my birthday, and. Bro, I threw up so damn much that day. The next day, I couldn't, like, my damn throat was sore. Like, it was bad. But even before then, like, last time I, like, got really crazy drunk was when I just turned 25. That shit probably had to be, like, 21, 22, bro. Yeah, because I just, like, drinking ain't fun to me.
Yeah.
Like, it just, I don't know. Like, it really depends on your environment because you, like, if you around motherfuckers that's always drinking, now you kind of just like, all right, might as well just join in. But.
See, and it's crazy, like you said earlier too. Your environment it makes a difference, you know. Because I remember coming from Texas and like what thought I would classify as alcoholic. Now I was way worse in Texas. You know what I'm saying? But I felt like I was in a situation where it was unhappy and nobody was listening, and I was in a whole different household other than mine, family wise. You know what I'm saying? So I was coming to them like, hey, I feel like this. And they was just like, whoa, just kicked to the side. So, yeah, I was really drinking out there. When I came home, I slowed down so much. Like, even if you seen me throughout like a whole week of what I would normally do, and then you'd be like, damn, bro, you drinking. Ain't got nothing on Texas, bro. I'm talking. I was waking up 4-5 beers already drunk. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Beers, damn, I hate beer.
Bro, the beer was like 211.
Coronas be cool though.
The beers was like 211s, bro, but they was called high gravity. They were stronger than 211s. I thought 211s was the strongest beer. High gravity is the strongest beer, my dude. Do you hear me?
Do you hear me?
like for real.
How much time we got left? Like 30 seconds.
We got 25
seconds.
Okay.
25 minutes.
Yeah.
Okay. I want to bring up another topic, but what you was finna say?
I was just about to ask, like, this is like the last thing I had for the mental health shit.
Mm-hmm.
If available, would you go to a therapist? If available and affordable.
Absolutely.
I would too, bro.
I would, but it's like, man, I feel like I would, but then like I would have to be in the right mind state.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Because like I said, you know, I might be in an unhealthy situation at the time. You never know what's going on, and then you need a therapist. Like, nah, I'm cool. You know what I'm saying?
Do you think like? I feel like, I don't know. I just feel like
I want to know what's wrong with me.
I feel like, but see, that's the thing though. I feel like in the black community, I feel like people think like when they hear therapy, a therapist, they think like, oh man, like crazy or all that. But it's just like
not.
You just need somebody to talk to about something. Maybe someone that is an expert can, be beneficial or give you some type of advice towards your life. And at the same,
try to fix your shit.
You feel me? At the same time, I feel like if I did do therapy though, it have to be with a black man or a black woman though. Like I gotta be. Cause I'm sure. Yeah, bro. Like it have to be.
I got the thing on top of the.
Oh, you put that on? Oh.
I'm paranoid.
So I come from the hood.
Kick those.
For real. You know what I'm saying? Hit the dang dong ditch.
Why you fucking with the Dochi?
I just told you. I'm paranoid.
He said I come from. He said he used to kick in my door at my apartment.
For real. But go ahead. What you were saying? Or what you done? I literally forgot I did.
What was that? What was we talking about?
You said you was wrapping it up with the mental health.
Oh, therapy and shit.
Yeah, the therapy. Okay.
Yeah. Just like needing someone that's like a black woman or a black man to be my therapist. There's this website called BetterHelp, and I was about to get a therapist on now, but I was like, I don't know if I can. Like, they actually have like a payment plan type of thing, like so like on some kind of like food stamp type shit. It's like if it's you'll be able to they have like a payment plan. What's going on, bro? They have like a payment plan. I don't know. It's like cheap. It's like affordable, like to get a therapist. Like long story short. So I thought about doing that, but like, and they even like, I think you can like put a preference or like matching up, like if you want somebody from the same city you're in, same state or whatever. So I thought about that, but yeah, I feel like it'd be therapeutic because a lot of times for me, like I can talk to strangers more than I can talk to like people I'm cool with like that. Like
they ain't gonna judge you.
Yeah, like I remember I was riding to damn, what was that? Decatur or something. I had to go perform like some spoken word somewhere, and this girl named Shaya. Shout out to Shaya. She was like my ride. I never met her or whatever. Like, but we drove to like Decatur so I could go perform. And one thing I used to do, like it's kind of funny how we used to do some shit and it kind of just evolves. But me and my homies, we used to just we had like a session. We would just record the session, like audio. You just go back to it or whatever. So on that car ride back, I was just recording like our conversation. And when I tell you this is the first time you ever met, she perfectly, like when I started just talking about like what was going on with me, but you know how you talk about something but you still coding it, like
Wait, cut, camera down.
Damn you. So like I was saying, like the girl Shaya, she like I'm telling her like everything that I'm going through, but like still coding it or whatever, and like. She completely broke down my situation without knowing anything. Like, this is my first time even meeting her, and I was just like, "Damn, G, the power of talking to strangers." Like, so that's why I kind of feel like if I did, like, if therapy was affordable, I'd definitely get a therapist. Shit, if I get to a point in my life when I can like actually afford it, like if like okay, going to therapy ain't shit, but like a Netflix bill or some shit, I'm definitely doing it. Like for real.
There's nothing wrong with it. Like, I feel like a lot of people might, like you said, they judge you because they think something wrong with them or something.
Yeah.
But no, it's definitely, like you said, therapeutic. I feel like because with me, I got a lot of, I know I'm not perfect, but I am like, I'm argumentative. You know what I'm saying? So, like, if people want to, like, when somebody want to go back and forth, I be like on the defense. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes I probably need to listen instead of always just ready to just jump back. You know what I'm saying? So I know, but I know that's a problem.
Right.
And I know that I got other problems that I just don't know what they is. So that's why I probably need a little therapy myself. You know, it might help. Sometimes it helped a lot, but you know, I don't know exactly if I'm ready for that exactly. You
It's
know
a
what I'm
big
saying?
step. I feel like it's a big step.
Yeah, because a lot you don't. It's not something you just jump into.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
But I definitely think it is well needed.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Shit, man. It's kind of late. We did this podcast late as hell.
We did. We definitely did.
It's what? It's 12 at night, 12 in the morning, however you want to call it.
I ain't even know it was that late. That's crazy.
Yeah. Anything you want to wrap up with? Funny story, whatever. I don't know. Shit.
Nah, I'm gonna wait, Nick. I told you I got something for you.
He low-key already know. He guessed
know
it.
that story.
He guessed it
I
already.
already know.
You told him?
He guessed it right.
And you told him, yeah?
Why would you tell him yeah? Because he already guessed it. Like, it ruins the surprise. You know what I'm saying?
We're gonna be on that surprise. I knew it was coming.
Well, I'm gonna see you awake because I ain't bring my gift. You know what I'm saying? I gotta do it the right way. We gonna act like you don't know.
I don't think. Okay. We can end it. We can end it with this because Leon definitely asked me to tell this story on the last episode, and I forgot to.
What?
All right, so this is a completely different topic from what we discussed this whole episode, but I had a gay dude come on to me, and it was so crazy, bro.
Oh, really? What happened?
Bro. And like I don't think he knew that I knew he was trying that.
Yeah.
But it was so evident, bro. And I was just like, all right, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't gonna be disrespectful with it, but like, bro, what you trying? First off, I got off, you know, I work late.
Mm-hmm.
Got off work at like 3 a.m. Now, I get a snap from the dude. And he just randomly like snaps sometimes like, yo, what you want? And I'm always thinking this is like, hey, there's a party here or it'd be like 2 snaps and I'd be like, all right, like, you ain't want shit. It's literally like me calling you. I'm like, hey, what's good, bro? You're like, what up? I'm like, nothing, just want to talk.
Mm-hmm.
Like, fuck you up, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's 3 o'clock in the morning. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So this is what my thinking was. So he tells me like he had just left this fraternity house, whatever. So I'm like, oh, okay. Now one of my homies had just crossed the same fraternity, so I'm like, maybe this has something to do with him. Mm-hmm. This was like the same night, like all that shit. I'm like, he just plays. I'm like, okay, maybe you know, and his probate was just there, so I'm like, maybe this has something to do with him. So I'm like, yeah. I'm like, oh, true. My homie just crossed tonight. He's like, oh, who your homie? Told him my homie, and he was like, oh man, I should have known because I used to be in this organization called Word. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I should have known the Mr. Dope Word. And how I even met this dude, I've never met him. He seen me perform at this event called Cotton Club out there, and he like shouted me out on Twitter or some shit like, man, y'all was cold, blah blah blah. I appreciate it. You know, thanks for showing love and shit. So he was like, yeah, I should have known the Mr. Dope Word knew blah blah blah. And I'm like, yeah, appreciate it. I ain't shit though. He like, and he said lies, lies, lies. And I'm like, okay. I'm like, fam, it's 3 a.m. What the fuck do you want? Mind you, bro, this nigga snapped me. When he initially snapped me, I looked on my snap. I'm like, bro, I ain't even snapped nothing. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. I'm like, so what the fuck? Like, when I realized I had tweeted something, I was like, maybe he saw my Twitter or something. So then after he hit me with the lies, 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 I was like, man, this nigga just hit me with the shit that niggas be using on women. Also, man, shawty, you know you got the hoes. I ain't got no hoes. Lies. I'm like, all right. So I just stopped hitting him. I just stopped replying. And then he replied back like, "Be safe out here, my boy," or whatever. So that's what I did, bro. Took the nigga Twitter name, took his ad name, and I just typed in the word in the search bar. I just typed in gay, and the funniest shit happened. Like, it was nothing in there except for one tweet where I was just like, okay, I just confirmed he's gay. And if he is watching this or listening to this, it's like, I don't care that you're gay. Like, it's just how you tried to, how you tried to maneuver that. I was like, all right, bro.
Tried to slide in.
You know what I'm saying? Because I'm all accepting of people. I got gay friends. Like, I don't care, about none of that shit. If you should love whoever you want to love, for real. But, like, I searched his name, and it was, you know how, well, you're not on Twitter, but, like, you know how when you try to go to the other tweet, it's deleted?
Yeah.
So I just saw some dude adding him, and he was like, bro, what the fuck? He was like, man, go, so I ain't with that gay shit. And but here's this is like the funny kicker part. I looked at the dude. It was my ex's ex-boyfriend. The ex's ex-boyfriend. And me and him don't even like each other. I mean, I don't give a fuck what he doing with his life now. Back in the day, we ain't fuck with each other.
Right.
So seeing it was him, I was like, oh, that's even funnier. And then I even asked, well, I ain't gonna say her name. I asked my best friend. I was like, hey, you know this dude? She like, yeah, I know of him. I was like, is he gay? And then she just put like 8 laughing emojis. I was like, you said enough. Like, and she was like, well, I don't know too much about him, but he do be trying to get dudes to hang with him, chill with him. I was like,
oh man,
yeah, bro. So that was my story. That was kind of
How much time we got left? Man?
We got 14 minutes.
I just wanted, cause you like I wasn't gonna never ever tell this story, bro. I swear to God, I was never gonna tell this story.
He said since Randall got comfortable.
Since you just, bro, I got two stories, but this one is the most fucked up one. And this one all the way fucked up. So I'm gonna tell you, this is why I'm still in Texas, right? Mm-hmm. I hope my ex don't hear this. So
shout out to Travis.
So my girl at the time. Now imagine you, I had fake wanted to be a porn star. You know what I'm saying? Like I thought about it a couple times, but I wasn't gonna really do it for real. At least I don't think I was.
If this story ends with Travis getting auditioned to gay porn,
no, bro, no.
I would die laughing.
No. So I'm in Texas. I'm going to the gas station, grab me some Swishers and shit. So this dude, he walk in the store and shit, and then I'm leaving the store. He walk out. He get in the car. He had a decent ass little car. That's what made me notice him. He pull up on the side of me. Yo, check it out. I'm walking back to the crib.
Anytime a nigga say check it out, you never gonna check it out.
No, he ain't really say check it out. You know what I'm saying? That's how I'm talking. So he called me over there, whatever. I walk over there. You know, he introducing himself and shit. Asked me for my name. I told him my name, whatever. I'm like, he like, you got a job? I'm like, nah. He like, you got a girl? I'm like, yeah. He like, damn. I'm like, what? I'm like, what a girl got to do with having a job? He like, hold on. He like, no. He like, I'm a porn director. He like, I shoot porn videos. He pulled his phone out. He like, look, he got like a whole bunch of videos in his phone, bro. Straight porn.
Terabyte of gay porn.
But it's not gay porn. It's straight porn, bro.
I'm fucking with you.
So now, you know, and it's crazy because recently, no bullshit, I had asked my girl at the time, how would you feel if I was a porn star? You know, because like I said, it was going through my mind. But, you know, I just had asked her. She told me, like, long as I get checked and don't bring her nothing home. So I was like, okay. So now that the fact that this dude just pulled up and said this shit, I'm like, man, what if I could make some money doing this shit? You know what I'm saying? I'm like, okay. So I'm like, let me see what's going on. So I hop in the car and shit. I'm like, I check it out, whatever. So he don't look like that. So we talking whatever. We chopping it up. So then he asks, you know, he get to asking questions like a director's supposed to. But then it started getting a little uncomfortable because he started asking like how big is you and stuff like that. So I'm like, okay, you know, yeah. He like, I gotta ask because I gotta send all this information in. So then he was like, then we're gonna have to take a picture of you. He like, then we're gonna have to take a picture of you.
That was going around the Texas area soliciting dick pics from people.
So that's when it started getting a little uncomfortable. You feel me? So mind you, as we driving, we on the expressway too. As we driving, but we made it to a part where it was like a dead end on the expressway, like a cutoff. I'm like, nah, nah. Take me back to the
He was
crib.
gonna say, "Whip out."
I'm like, look, take me back to the crib. You feel me? So we go. I'm like, I'd rather like if you gonna interview me, bro, take me to the crib. You feel me? So we go to the crib. Plus, you know, I just went and grabbed my switch. I'm trying to smoke. You feel me? So we go to the crib.
He had Travis at the casting couch.
Bro, it was fucked up. My mama saved me, bro. I'm gonna tell you. So we at the crib now, and he asked questions like, "Bro, you and your friends ever was like watched them pouring together, and y'all played with y'allself in front of each other?" He started asking shit like that.
Damn. What?
So you know what I'm saying? So that's when like shit starting to get real awkward. So
Damn, I got 2 more stories. I got one at least. I'm gonna tell this last story.
So,
go ahead, my bad.
Y'all niggas got 10 minutes.
all right, I'll make it quick. So he basically tried to like, okay, so it first started off with me bringing up this guy Neil that I just met out there. When I brought up Neil's name, he got real funny. He like, man, Neil, he got dreads. Oh, you don't hang with that dude. And I'm like, why you throwing salt on bro name like that? Like, you feel me? I'm like, okay.
Former employee.
You feel? He like, bro, as be stealing woo woo. I only knew him for 2 weeks, but he ain't stole shit from me. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Well, okay. So then he get to getting weird and he trying to hide. He want me to play with myself and shit. So I'm like, no. He want me to put a porn in so I can get hard enough to take this picture and shit. You feel me? Or whatever the fuck it is.
What the
Hold
fuck?
on. So look. So I go in the bathroom, right? I come out with some itchy cream. I'm like, bro, I ain't gonna lie, bro. I can't even do this shit, bro. I know why my dick can't get hard right now. Cause my shit burning. Like I got that shit burning. I'm like, I need cream, bro. I forgot. You know what I'm saying? Like I just made up a whole story. So in that same moment, now imagine my mama sent me a text message every morning. And she prayed to me, like she sent me a prayer every morning. But this morning I didn't get no prayer. You know what I'm saying? So in the middle of me saying about all this cream and shit, my phone goes bing. So I'm instantly like, you know what? If this is my mama sending me a prayer, I know like it's dude gotta get the fuck out of my house. You know what I'm saying? I swear to God, bro. I looked at my phone and it was my OG. Man, it's like 5 o'clock in the afternoon. You just not sending this damn prayer. You know what I'm saying? When I seen that shit, I was like, oh hell no, you gotta go, bro. You know what I'm saying? And that's when that thing hit me, bro. I went chasing that nigga out. He was already in the car, bro.
Hey, man.
Like that shit was fucked up, B.
I'm so glad you told this story.
Yeah, dude, that shit was fucked up, bro.
That shit was that was very fucked up.
Hey, and Neil told me, like you said, an old victim. Neil came up. I'm like, bro, you know this dude? He's like, man, bro, yeah, the nigga tried to get me too. Yeah, bro.
We have a serial
dick picker.
person.
That's the name of this episode.
What, serial dick picker? Dick picture? This the last thing I would tell, and then we out of here.
Oh, shit.
How much minutes we got?
We got 7.
Alright, it's gonna be quick. I would just tell y'all the time where keeping it a thing around just like crazy shit happening. It was a time I had thought one of my brothers was secretly gay.
Wait, which one?
I didn't know who, bro. That was the thing. Bro, this is what happened. I came home my freshman year of college for the summer. Now, you know when you got the auto predict on when you type it in the address bar on the internet. So I type in T for Twitter. But you know, nobody in my house used Twitter. So what came up was Stugs Market. So I click.
So I click.
Because I'm like, what the fuck is Thugs Market? Maybe they sell clothes, some type of thug accessories, do-rags, you name it. It is 2, like, thug black men fucking.
What?
As the page. So I'm like, yo, who the fuck is coming into my crib and watching this? I'm like, damn, bro, one of my brothers is secretly gay.
Damn.
Because ain't nobody, my mom not watching this shit. I would hope not. I would be even more questionable of so much shit. I'm like, gee, one of my brothers is secretly gay. I say nothing. I was just like, hey, like a lot of shit about family. Like, when it happen, it's gonna happen. If it don't, it don't. Like whatever. So around this time, my grandma was living with us.
If your grandma was watching that shit.
R.I.P. Granny. If I know you in heaven, probably
man.
listening to this, but yeah. So my grandma was living with us, so she had a sitter, like a caregiver, whatever the fuck you call it. My brother calls me one day. Mind you, this was when I'm back in school now. And he like, hey man, mommy had to fire that helper. I'm like, why? I'm like, what happened? Like, man, she went in the computer room and caught her looking at K porn. I was like, damn.
Are you serious?
Yes, bro. She's supposed to be taking care of my granny. At least when the other people did, they was watching like Judge Mathis or something. My grandma already like
regular TV.
Yeah. My grandma already like, in the chair,
right,
been fed or whatever.
Right.
Shorty in there watching gay porn, bro. Mind you, I don't give a fuck. It wouldn't matter what type of porn it was.
Right.
But the simple
fact,
fact
is gay porn.
It was like thugs barking, bro. Like that, like whenever y'all got free time.
I'm not gonna look up that.
I was saying, yo, I'm looking at the camera. If y'all want to venture into that little sphere, by all means, go ahead. But I was like, wow, G.
Wow.
She literally come up, and I just wish I was there to see that, because I know my mom was like, "What the fuck? Pay you all this goddamn money?
Get the fuck out!"
Yeah, you feel me?
Hell no! Oh
but
man,
shit, we can wrap this up, man.
Okay.
Any last words or anything?
No, man. It's the same thing. Like, just keep y'all heads high, stay positive,
Definitely.
man. Love one another. You know what I'm saying? And stay out the streets, bro. For real, pick your pants up.
This nigga.
Pick your pants up.
Oh no. He like on 4 in them. On 4 in them. I ain't got really too much left to say. Just want to thank everybody for tuning in. Of course, we're gonna keep on dropping more and more content. I don't know when y'all finna get this episode. It's gonna be the second episode, of course. But when y'all do watch it, let me know what y'all think. Give me feedback. You can hit me up on Twitter at Rantastic. That's RANDTASTIC. Or shit, hit me up on Facebook. I don't want to give my Facebook. Man, hit me up on Twitter. Yeah.
It's too much.
And if you follow me on any of these things, like if you got things like I want to say tips or things you just want to hear us talk about, like just hit me up.
Big
Let me know.
Big facts. All right, man. Y'all take it easy, man. We love y'all. We out.